been a year since I made the 5 free horror games list, and I thought it'd be nice if I explored a bunch of free streaming games in general and gave my quick thoughts on it. The first one we are exploring is called Port of Call. It has a unique premise where you wake up on a boat and you help the captain by collecting tickets from the passengers. But while doing so, you slowly start to figure out secrets about yourself and why you got here. It's a really interesting game that lasts around 20 minutes, and I'll definitely say it's worth a try. The only problem is the ending is kind of disappointing. While the overall story is pretty nice and kind of sad, I just hope it was developed more. There's a chance there are 2 alternate endings in total, but they don't really lead to much. You hear like one line of dialogue, and there aren't any additional cutscenes. So overall, the unique art style and the interesting moral question the game asks does make it a worthwhile experience. But I just hope there was a little bit more. Guess I'll recommend it. The Backrooms is a horror game based on the popular creepypasta about slipping into another reality. This sounds like a really cool concept, and the game is pretty scary, like the creepypasta. The only problem is, it feels pretty bare bones. From all the time I was playing it, I only really encountered one monster, and he wasn't really scary. He's just like standing still and all that. And in the game, you go through this same environment over and over, which makes sense according to the story, because the whole point is you're stuck in this yellowish office like area. But maybe there could have been several levels, like several different areas to add a little more variety. It's fun for about 5 minutes, but it kind of grows old after a while. I really appreciate the idea of this game, and I think with a little more polish, it could become a horror classic. But in the meantime, this is just alright. So the last one we'll be talking about is called Medusas Labyrinth. Now this immediately caught my attention because apparently it mixes Greek mythology with first-person horror. Now that seems like a match made in heaven. So in the game, you play as a lonely simp trying to find a girl named Medusa. I just made that up to insert this really crappy joke. To all you hormone-fueled guys out there, when you see Medusa, you literally become rock hard. So as you travel through the labyrinth, you light your torch, explore dark rooms, and eventually solve some puzzles. Now it's a pretty cool setting, and eventually you encounter this pretty scary monster who one hit kills you. Okay, sorry. But overall, it's pretty good. But the problem is, once it gets interesting, it just ends, which is a real shame. I seem to notice this trend with these free games, more like demos than actual games, which is understandable because of the price, which is $0. But I would like to see a little more from this project. Sorry if this is a little short, but I thought it was interesting exploring these 3 horror games. I would say there's no harm in trying them since they're free. And maybe check the other things the developers made. So, thanks for watching, guys. Tell me your thoughts on the video. I know I'm still not the best at making these commentary stuff, but tell me your thoughts. Have a good day. See ya.